Hello again. This
Hello.
is Lemon Knife. I'm John,
I'm Mia.
and this one will go out to my dad. Today we're going to do our top 10 Grateful Dead songs.
That's right.
We've been there's obviously a lot of cover groups of them, so we've been able to just kind of get a lot more into them over the past couple of years and hear a lot of the songs live.
Particular shout out to Terrapin Flyer. If you're in the
Yeah.
area, you gotta see them.
Yeah, and so and in our Gizzard list, we're taking into account the best version of any given song.
Yeah, I'm back in my Gizzard shirt. If you want to see the rest of our collection, please go watch that series. Got a lot of creative shirts in there.
All right, do you want to start us off, Mia?
Yes, I'm gonna start right off as a bassist by throwing Phil Lesh a bone. This is Cold Rain and Snow. Particularly shouting out the studio version. I do wish they would have picked it up a bit. In the live versions,
but slow it down, yeah.
I love the energy on this. I love the intro kicking right in. I love the solo. I know it's a cover of a traditional or something like that, right?
So, yeah.
But it's done it's just brought to life here.
That guitar at the start of the solo is really pretty.
Yeah, I think all the way through it's good stuff. And yes, we know Molly Tuttle covered this one. That is a message to John's father.
Easter egg. All right, number 10 for me is I'll go with it can either be the whole thing or just Let It Grow from the Weather Report suite. I kind of like both versions where it starts with the slower part and then builds into the Let It Grow, or the ones more where it's Let It Grow the whole way through and kind of a slightly more disco up-tempo feel. I think the part I like most of this is kind of just the bridge with kind of the down, down, downs. That's usually a really kind of super driving guitar jam.
It's a very high drama song. Yeah. The kind of thing that should have made my list but didn't quite. Yeah.
All right. What did make your list?
Next up, kind of on the other end of the high drama spectrum, maybe, although the story's a bit dramatic, isn't it? This is Casey Jones. Just a very, very, very catchy song with some
cocaine and trains.
Yeah, and about the whole tale of Casey Jones as framed.
It's a safety PSA.
That's exactly on multiple levels, isn't it?
New train conductors all are required to watch that on their first day.
And then there's the tagline at the end. You know that notion shouldn't cross your mind.
All right, my number 9 is this is also a kind of another kind of disco-y one. This is Shakedown Street.
That's my number 8.
All right, well, yeah, dual synergy then. So this is the most purely disco that they get. Another real kind of bass showcase, I feel with just it starts off the song and it's just the big booming bass all throughout.
Yeah, really, the rhythm section deserves more shouts than it gets. I mean, obviously, Jerry and Bob are leading the pack, but those guys back there.
Yeah, this one just always great crowd energy too. Everyone always shouts along with the part. And there's that kind of great
We hope that you filled it in at home.
I guess it's right back to me then.
Yeah.
With my number 8. I certainly have some older ones on here as well, but this is another kind of slightly later song. This is Lost Sailor, and this is just one of the more, I probably have, a fair amount of guitar pyrotechnic heavy, or up-tempo ones. I tend to kind of harder rock, but this is one of the more kind of mellow songs on my list. It's more very atmospheric, very much kind of sets the scene. Those kind of opening guitar chords are really pretty. And
Out on the waters,
kinda, yeah, it gradually builds up kind of drama as the song goes on.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful track for sure.
All right, what's your number 7?
My number 7 is Jack Straw from Wichita.
That's my number 7.
Oh,
there we go.
Shoot. Well, yeah. Nice melodies here, very pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what they're on about for most of the song.
I think a murder.
Oh, that's a bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's maybe the guys they get in, they're going out west for some kind of adventure, and then one ends up needing to kill the other.
I might not have caught that.
I mean that's the like after the second solo the thing. Jack Straw from Wichita. I think it's like cut his brother down, dug for him a shallow grave, lay his body down. There's 100% a murder going on.
Well, I guess I just didn't catch that it was really that connected to the rest of it. I kind of felt like it was a bunch of non sequiturs,
Okay,
but it might not
maybe
be.
it's unrelated. I was assuming it was telling more of like some folk western type story.
It's very possible it is. Clearly, I've got the brains of the bunch here on on the Grateful Dead topics. This is one where I'm not quite on the same level as John, but still really enjoy them. So I'm doing my best here. to miss those subtle cues.
I think it took me a couple lessons to. I was oh wow, these lyrics are actually really intense. Yeah.
I mean, and yet here I am being like, yeah, Casey Jones. Let's talk about that PSA.
One thing I really like about Jack Straw is just how much like kind of the energy builds and then resets and kind of like it's kind of like a mountain where you go up and up and up and then you kind of like pause for a little bit and then you go back up and up and up to like kind of the climax of the song.
They really do that well, the Dead in general.
And yeah, it's back to you for your number 6.
My number 6 is Cassidy, which is technically, what is it, a Bob Weir song?
Yeah.
But they do it enough live that I got the green light from John to include it. This one is gorgeous. The guitar has that nice line between catchy and pretty here.
Yeah.
Just the way it picks up on the chorus is the flight of the seabird and that.
Yeah, that part that comes back. Yeah, really pretty guitar there.
Yeah, just like wonderful guitar showcase here. Obviously, that's a thing that the Grateful Dead do well, but just really, really takes off a bit like a seabird flying, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see it later on my list.
Oh, cool.
For now, number 6 is Fire on the Mountain.
All right.
That's kind of half of the big Scarlet Begonias, Fire on the Mountain pair. I like Fire a little bit more. I feel like something about it, it's a very relaxing song. It kind of like just this kind of consistent beat going on. It's kind of like happy, but not in a overly cheerful way, unless you listen to the studio version where it starts doing a at the end.
Although I do want to turn your attention to the fact that it's a happy little song about just like big businessmen destroying the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so it goes.
Yep.
That one I caught on too. Anyway, number 5. Speaking of, I guess, happy. Although really, I feel like the whole thing's just like a giant hallucination. This one. This is China Cat Sunflower, and
That's also my number 5.
Great minds. I tagged on Ryder here. I know you,
Yep.
Ryder, because it does feel incomplete now without hearing the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, talk about a guitar showcase. Very, very, very cheerful sounding song. You just like imagining little cat.
Yeah.
In the China, I guess.
Yeah, I think I even like the I Know You Ryder part more than the China Cat part.
Oh,
It
really?
might be a minority opinion. Yeah, I just like, I feel like the vocal harmonies on it, I just love those.
Oh, they're great, certainly. But I think just like in terms of instrumental, wankery in the best ways, I think that's gotta be it for me. But yeah, both of them are here. One rolling into the other.
And what's your number 4?
Oh yeah. I assume John's gonna have this at some point. This is Help on the Way / Slipknot / Franklin's Tower. By the way, this is Franklin. That's his name. That is his name according to the tag.
Yep.
I got this for John for Christmas, last year? And he's and he's become a little friend ever since. There's a whole backstory with this guy, but we won't get into that. Let's just say he may have changed the mind of a Lovecraftian villain.
Yes.
That also lives in our house. Anyway.
All right. Yeah. So I guess I have this, so we'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
My number 4 that I bet you also have coming up soon is the other one.
Actually, not quite. Number 11.
Okay.
Number 11, I'm afraid, but it's great. I mean, obviously the fact that we do it.
Yeah, we do
brings
it.
up
It's
some.
just
You nail the
love
vocals.
the sheer sense of drama, like in a mountainside, rocky mountainside, kind of like I think it's maybe like their heaviest song sonically, like just their like rockingest song. It's just all of the instruments really are like a great big part of that. The guitar, the bass, the drums.
Yeah, this is the Grateful Dead metal song, actually.
Yeah, it's like Helter Skelter for them.
Yeah, I guess so. But significantly calmer than that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's back to me. What's that?
I don't know if it's calmer than Helter Skelter.
I get the feeling. I mean, is anyone talking about blisters on the fingers at the end? I think not.
I think that's just because Ringo isn't that good.
Oh, shots fired.
No, I feel like Ringo would also have blisters on his fingers if he did the other one.
Okay, yeah.
Or if he opened a can of peas wrong.
Again, blisters on his fingers.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's back to me, right?
Yes.
Number 3 is Terrapin Station. You know
For
this
me
is
as
coming,
well.
Shirley. Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive epic. Hey, there he is! Massive orchestral epic.
Yeah.
I do love me an orchestral epic. And just swells and ebbs and flows and does this little Terrapin Flyer segment with all the James Bond sounding stuff going
Yes.
on. It's got this nice storytelling at the beginning. I guess kind of vague words of, what do we decide?
It's
Fame,
kind of like a
songwriting?
folk tale.
Yeah.
It's the kind of like the fairy tale or folk tale, then kind of like, just kind of the more amorphous things about Terrapin Station.
Yeah. I do want to ride a literal Terrapin train.
It doesn't go very fast.
No, but it's worth it. I mean, the CTA can swap out the holiday train for 1 year, surely. Yeah.
I don't want the poor turtle getting all that cigarette smoke.
Oh God, no! I want to get no, but it's just a bunch of turtles walking around saying hello. Maybe I need to keep away the smokers.
Oh, you're not saying the turtles are running the train?
No,
they're just walking
they're
around in the holiday train.
No, they're almost like costume mascots, right? They're just.
You train the turtles to wave?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
Like these little guys walking everywhere. They can bring the instruments and everything. This one's got a little banjo. They're little musicians. They played Uncle John's band.
Yeah. We're far off the rails now.
Rails?
Oh no. Casey Jones, stop.
I was thinking Terrapin Station.
Yeah. All right, what's your number 2, Casey?
Number 2. This for me is Lost Sailor. And I just want to add to what John already said that this and the next song do not discount the fact that this is one of the worst album covers ever made.
This image is scarred into Mia's mind. Just them in all white there. This is their
Like
Go to
smoky,
Heaven
like-
album cover. So you can look that up. Yeah.
It doesn't help that when you scroll through Rock Band, they included Don't Ease Me In. And I think that's
Yeah.
what really did it. You have to look at that album cover
And
while
hear
hearing
the ding,
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 ding.
ding.
There's something about that combination that just sat wrong with me. Like, guys, I don't know what you were thinking.
All right, my number 2 is Cassidy. We talked a little bit about that before, but I think it's one of their most like distinctive feeling songs. I think it might be like my favorite lyrics of theirs. Mm-hmm. They're just like very kind of poetic, very kind of like each individual line is like memorable, and they all kind of go together overall.
Now, was that something that was written by the outside poet friend, or was that just a Weir penned number? Do you know?
I forget. I feel like I read that in the book. I think it's one of his like outside songwriting compatriots.
Yeah, that's such an interesting model too, right? Like that brought in the poet for a lot of their lyrics, and
Yeah.
it really. I think a lot more bands, including ones that I like, need that person. I'm
Yeah.
talking to you, Muse. you need somebody to come in and actually write words for you. And I love
Robert
you guys,
Hunter's
but
not going to let you get away with "You Make Me Feel Like It's Halloween."
I'm just saying. All right.
Yep. All right, what's your number 1, Mia?
My number 1 is Saint of
Does
Circumstance.
it transition out of your number 2?
Yeah. Yeah, Saint of Circumstance. I just have really, really fallen deeper and deeper in love with this song as time has gone on, and we've heard it done more. Just, I love the sheer drama of it. We keep coming back to that word drama,
Yeah.
but like it really, really is emphasized here.
Yeah, that like great moment in the second chorus where they start with the harmonies and the holes in the backs of my shoes.
Yeah, just like that, the way the intro comes in, because I had to double check that's where it started, but it did. It's just like this like sort of dissonant, but like in a good way, like piano chords and everything, just
Yeah.
bringing it all in. The structure of the song is just so perfect. I've gotta give it the shout. I know it's probably a thoroughly non-traditional pick. I mean, I don't even know if it is, but you know, again, they overcome the sheer vomit on the album cover and delivered a masterpiece, I think.
Yeah, and it's interesting. It's one where it's like changing time signatures a lot, which kind of like keeps it like guessing, keeps you guessing.
There's not a moment to breathe in it in a good way. Yeah.
My number one is the Help on the Way, Slipknot, Franklin's Tower that Mia mentioned. I think especially just the first part, like I always love seeing it live. It's always just like such a big like down. You know, it's like up there with the like da 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 da.
Yeah, that sort of big crashing moment to just pull your attention straight away.
Beethoven's Gold Digger.
Beethoven's Gold Digger.
Gold Digger Symphony.
Where's a fifth of Beethoven into Shakedown Street? That's my question.
Oh, I bet they would do a good
I think they would.
fifth of Beethoven,
Ding, ding,
yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
And bring out the saxophone.
Oh yeah, I mean all over the place, exactly. Like that's yeah.
All right,
anyway,
well yeah, that's the series. That's
thanks for
we
being
had
with
a lot
us.
of overlap here.
Yeah, and thanks for being with our chaotic conversation here. This was fun.
Yeah, keep trucking.